Alright, I just picked up Metal Gear Solid off of GOG.com. Haven't bought a GOG game in a while. But as far as I know, when it comes to digital distribution, at least on PC, I don't think you can get this game anywhere else. Yeah, so I'm thinking good old-fashioned... Whoa, there's some screen tearing. I don't remember that from the PlayStation. And Extreme is unlocked right off the bat. On the PlayStation version, you had to beat the game first. But alright, let's do it. Typically when I do these types of things, I skip the cutscenes. But I think in this case, since it's been so many years since I played it, I'm going to just let them play out. So there were a couple of demos of this game circulated prior to its release, and we had I can't remember which magazine. One of them had a Japanese version where all the dialogue was in Japanese, where you could only play up to where you get into the building. I played this so many times.
I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
Go swat down those bothersome flies.
It's funny because the voice actor who does Liquid Snake, whenever I run into him and like playing another game, I always sarcastically say, "Oh, it's Liquid Snake." But that doesn't work for this game, does it?
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me? Loud and clear.
It's almost weird seeing this layout not in a meme now because it's so widely like ripped off and used in memes.
Take the elevator to the surface, but make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by
Press the action button.
Frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button.
All right, there we go. I think once you get into the codec, you've left cutscene territory, so I think it becomes okay to skip it. Yep, nope. There we go. Got to get used to the controls again. Okay. Yeah, okay. Now I remember the water puddles are enough to get their attention. There we go. And we got triangle. We'll go into first person. And because I'm playing on normal.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground. You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
Better hide somewhere.
Don't you tell me what to do. I seem to remember that if I just stand here, it doesn't come. Like I have to do something in order to trigger the event. Alright, so that's break the neck, that's punch. Okay. Right, so that demo I played, one of the problems was that it had the items in different spots. Yeah, there we go. So when I play this first level or so, first like little bit of the game, I still look in places where the items don't exist just because I'm used to that demo. Okay. Hey, what'd it do, homie? So this screen here It looks very dated with the low poly 3D graphics, but I can't express enough how exciting this was when I first saw it. Because this was in the demo, this portion here. This was like this moment where he stands up and now you can see his face. He doesn't have his like scuba mask on or whatever. Oh man, what a moment. Seems weird to think that now, especially if you're younger and you're looking at this, but that was huge. Low poly at its finest. They don't need to open their mouths to talk. They can, a little of that, that's all you need. It never bothered me playing the game. I just thought it was funny later on when people started pointing it out in memes. That's a cool shot.
It's Snake. I'm in.
Alright, we're gonna take some liberties with these codec calls.
Behind D. Colonel. What's a Russian gunship doing here?
Don't know.
No idea. But it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Right. So we knew when this first came out, my brothers and I had all played the NES version of Metal Gear. Because like back in those days, we didn't know what the MSX was. We just thought that's where Metal Gear came from. So we played Metal Gear.
There are only 18 hours.
And we played, yeah, all right. And we played Snake's Revenge, which is pretty close. So when this came out, we thought, wow, any game can be remade like this, and it would be awesome. In addition to that, we weren't yet at this point where there was like a hunger to remake everything. So this was a very different time.
If you want to get it.
We weren't at all jaded the way, you know, people are jaded now, and rightfully so. I mean, I'm not saying that you should just forget about how silly the remake procedures have become. Alright, you should be able to just slip right in here. Yeah, see, thermal goggles. I think we're back here in the demo, and now there's just nothing there.
Surveillance camera?
That would be a good Let's Play, is to dig up that old demo and play it on an emulator or something. Listen to the Japanese dialogue and see how the placement is different. Alright, let's do a trick. So you're fully aware that that is the gun, okay? I'm gonna not pick up the gun, and I'm gonna do that on purpose because I want to see an altered version of one of the cutscenes that happens later. Because I figure if we're gonna play this old game again, let's have some fun with it, right? That was really sketchy. Guess I missed out on that one. So that right there, that's where the demo ends. That moment where you can see Snake up close.
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Master.
I'm pretty sure there was an English demo that let you play a little bit more. Alright, check something here. Yeah, okay, it registered them automatically. Nope, I don't care.
Snake.
Yeah, alright. Okay. And a hoop and a how and away we go. Alright.
I moved the Darpa chief to the cell in the first floor basement.
What about the vent shaft cleaning?
They just opened the vent covers. They're about to start spraying for rats.
First floor basement ventilation shaft.
Shut those covers as soon as they're done spraying. Also, keep your eye on that woman in the cell. Don't get careless now.
Woman in the cell?
So silly. It's seeing it as an adult, it seems so silly. But I was really in an action movie back then when it came out. It was dope, man. This part I was always a little bit questionable about. It's like, why are you really gonna make me slowly crawl through all the vents? I get it now that I'm an adult. It's like sometimes developers would do things like this to build tension, so that once you drop out of the vent, then that's like a really cool moment. But still, I'm slowly crawling through a vent just holding the up button. That's not a whole lot that's fun about that.
You should be able to drop down by pressing the action button.
Press the action button.
So cool.
Use the elevator to change.
Alright, so I want to make it clear that you got to go to the elevator, and that is the goal right now. Side quest, I'm trying to do it without collecting the gun. Which means I can't get this, because in there is typically the thermal goggles, but if you have not yet picked up the pistol, then it gives you the pistol instead. Alright, watch that mini-map. And the other guy will hear the body drop. Oh, or not. Can I get there fast enough? Heyo! So I'm pretty sure that's everybody, and I should be able to just walk freely now. As long as as long as I don't get busted by the as long as I don't get busted by the cameras. And when we rented the game for the first time, this frame right here, this is where it got stuck. Because at that was the tail end of the era where you could rent games, and we got it from Blockbuster, and the disc was all, you know, scratched. Hurry and rescue him. Yeah, I know, I'm working on it. Alright, let's get him. We're just gonna let that go. I do want to sit there and listen to every call, but there's so much. Another, no, not this guy.
It's not a damn cold. I hate Alaska.
That guy's been sitting on the can complaining about his cold for 25 years. There you go, here and look down. No, not there. Isn't this just exciting? This is pulse-pounding action. I'm honestly afraid to Alt-tab out and stop the recording, pause the recording, because I'm afraid it might crash.
Is that a woman? Not him.
So you know the Easter egg, you look and you can see her, but if I were to go back and exit the vents and then come back again and then look down, she's doing a different exercise. And she has 3 different exercises she does like that. And if you continue doing it, then she cycles through them again without pants on.
Coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there
Hideo
someplace to
Kojima, what
drop
are you gonna
down?
do?
Take a... Snake.
There we go.
Tobacco?
Who's that?
I think the Darpa chief, whoever plays the voice of the Darpa chief, is the best voice actor in the game.
Darpa Chief Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh?
Everybody talks about David Hayter,
I'm the
but this
pawn
guy,
that's
since
sent
he had
here to
such a
save
small
your
part,
worthless
kind of
butt.
floated under the radar.
Really?
I wish they had done more with him.
It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We're conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
Stop it! Stop it!
The ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place
Jeez.
on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
You knew? Metal Gear is one of the most secret black
This is another really
projects.
awesome shot, because we didn't know at this point that Metal Gear was supposed to look like a dinosaur. And the shots are really close and kind of ambiguous. It just, you can see the gun, you can make out the gun. And if you already know what it looks like, then it's a little less ambiguous. But I remember being surprised at the end when it looked like a dinosaur.
Project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between Arms Tech and ourselves.
Huge.
We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution,
Revolution.
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex.
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They've probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker, the president of Arms Tech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis.
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
Yes,
Just a matter
it
of
is.
time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's
I was
password,
totally on board as a kid. You don't understand.
Yes. They'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Armstead, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
By pressing the action button.
3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes, they cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color?
That's
Here,
a clue.
Take this.
It's a clue.
It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha.
No Wi-Fi then, I guess.
Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
What's that? Hey, what happened?
Scoo-doo-doo-doo-boo!
All 13 of my polys are dead.
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
Lots of stuff. And now we're playing again. Let's see. TikTok. What was the trick I used to use here? Yeah, there you go. And there she is. So, normally when you reach this point, when you walk out, she pulls a gun on you, and then you pull a gun on her as well. Again, I don't have my pistol yet. So this is an alternate version of this scene. Slightly changed.
Don't move.
Oh, he's got underpants now. That is changed. He didn't in the PlayStation version.
So you killed the chief, you bastard. Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move.
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance. That scared look in your eyes.
The grabbing
Your
of the muzzle.
rookie's eyes
That's
if I
the
ever
reason.
saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie.
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here.
Looks like we'll be a little delayed. What are you doing? Don't think. Shoot!
Alright, and now you have to get the gun, because there it is. And now I have to remember how the shooting mechanics work.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie.
I'm telling you, shoot!
Oop. It's a cheap shot.
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
Who are you?
Fool! You've killed him! I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea. Good girl. Just like that.
Alright. Are we good?
From the nanomachines?
No.
Clankety clankety. I hate it that you have to select the card. I hope that was something that they'd fixed. I mean, if they're gonna put underpants on this guy, which is fine, there's no reason they can't fix a couple of those issues. Alright. We got our Scooby snacks. Let's head on down the line. Anything else I'm missing? Nah. Not yet, anyway. So, since that has passed, we're going to return to the area on the first floor where we can pick up the thermal goggles. Not anybody hanging out over here, is there? No? Alright. Now we're gonna have to do one more of those. I know you don't need it, but just makes it a little faster since we've reached a point where we're backtracking. Can I just go right through? Looks like I can. It's gonna turn. And under the tank. There we go. There we go, and now we got those thermal goggles. Do you need them? No, you really don't. But it makes, there's a couple places in the game that are a little easier having them. Okay. There we go. So there's our spot where they haven't painted over the walls yet. And I don't think there's anybody in here, just some traps. Alright. This gets filled with people later, but not right away. C4. Okay, so one thing I remember is that there's really only one of these you need. Oh shoot. There we go. I can't remember which one it is. Yeah, some good stuff. Bullets. I want to say bottom left, but we're going to try them all. Stun grenades. Chaff grenades. So if it's bottom left, let's check bottom right. Wasn't there one that had like something you didn't need, but it was kind of cool to have, like a camera or something? What was the way to quick turn that off? I can't remember how it was. There was a shortcut key to switch back to nothing. I think. Could be wrong about that. There we go. Okay. Yep, and one more right here. Okay. Nope, one more still. There's two, but if you do the wrong one, then you don't have enough C4 to do the right one. That's awesome. And if you peek in the right way, there he is. This is the best part. I love it.
Am I too late?
Come on, Snake. Situational awareness.
Alive.
You
You're
should
the
see those
Architect
wires.
President Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you.
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot.
The low poly swinging of the gun, I think,
I've been waiting for you,
is a
Source.
technical achievement, to say the least.
Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend. This is the greatest handgun ever made.
Really?
The Colt's Single Action Army.
Colt's pretty cool. I'm not a gun guy, but
6 bullets,
I think that's a
more
bold
than
statement,
enough to kill anything
even in the
that
90s.
Now I'll show you why they call me Revolver.
I'm just saying, if he had a deagle in this battle, I think he would have won.
Draw!
Alright.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
There we go.
Hiding won't help you. I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver bullet in a well-used chamber. All right, I'm alive again. Let's go. You better hurry up. Don't you want to settle this?
It's the auto aim, that's how you get him. Oh.
I love the smell of Corda. You know. But to you, it'll be the smell of your own death.
Alright, that's it. Out of rations. Got him.
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight. But I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
No!
Stealth camouflage. Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again! Who are you? I like you. I have no name.
At this point, even as a kid, I was like, ninjas? Oh well, I guess I'm still on board. Awesome game though.
Who the hell? Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The Darpa chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the Darpa chief?
Of course.
But the Darpa
I just
chief
want to
said
see them
Mantis
talking.
got his
Please
code
don't
by
put
reading
like
his mind.
posts in the way.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah, I'm sure. In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha! You're a funny man. So the Darpa chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. You know, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up? Oh.
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the Darpa chief. he had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists.
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Damn!
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away. But tell me, if this doesn't work, is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
You need to find Hal Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see. Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded, with nuclear waste seeping out of them.
Unbelievable.
Not only that, but several pounds of muff are reported every year.
Muff?
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized
Little stock images here is enough to get the game pulled in some cases.
In particular are out of work with no way to turn. In other words, there's plenty of available nuclear material and scientists for making a bomb. We live in an age when any small country can have a nuclear weapons program.
What about the other superpowers?
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
You mean Metal Gear?
Yes. You know our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets due to this so-called peace.
I remember hearing a lot about mergers and takeovers among the big weapons makers.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
Can you walk?
No. No, you go on without me. They got my password. They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
What are you talking about?
They're just using you for...
Yeah, well.
What the hell?
All right, so let's talk about the whole issue with Meryl's thing being on the back of the CD case. Again, this was an issue if you rented the game because it didn't have the CD case or the number written in. So that's a problem. So if you've never played this game before, bear that in mind. If you get a disc only copy. I mean, it's the internet age, it doesn't matter now, but it did then, because I do remember getting to this part and not having access to that number and not having the internet. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is, so we are going to pause the Rooney. Alright, 14015. We got that from a quick DuckDuckGo search. 14015. But it's jamming now. 14015. I'll just put it in so that when I get out of here. No response because we're being jammed. That's fine. We will just get out of here. And whatever's in there, I think that's where the camera is, and I don't have enough C4 to get it at this point. And now we have guys out here. Okay, that's fine. Let's just get our card out. Those grenades. It's bullets. Okay, and here we go with the FAMAS. Just, doesn't have a silencer, so the second you pull that thing out, then you've got company. Oh, that's right, I gotta switch back to the card. Okay. What about C4? Stun grenade. Come on, give me another C4. shoot. Okay. Okay. Just go to a safe spot here and prepare for some exposition.
Who are you? I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's...
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to skip this because it's an enormous call. And if you've never seen it before, just get yourself a copy of the game. Like, oh my gosh. So much exposition. It's hard to believe that I played through this and listened to every single possible call. Second floor basement, that's where he's being kept. Alright. But now I have a better card. So let's do this real quick. Oh. I am shocked that that didn't get anybody's attention. Was there a level 2 door up there? No, there was level 1.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Yeah.
Be careful, Snake.
Alright, in so many words, you have to find a way to deal with this here. Oh, wait. Do we have, like, save states? I remember this being one part of the game that was fairly annoying. Yeah, that doesn't seem so bad. Clay? Why does it not say Claymore?
Snake, be careful. There are Claymore mines around there.
Clay? It should say Claymore. And here we go. Is it boss time? I think it's boss time. No, it's exposition time, son. I was shocked when my older brother told me he could beat this game in 3 hours. I didn't understand how he did it. And now I get it.
This is Raven's territory. Snake,
snakes don't belong in Alaska. I will not let you pass. Send him a message.
This is another character I would have liked to have seen more of.
That's right. You belong on the ground. You should crawl on the ground like the snake you are. Come, let's fight.
Okay. So how does this one work again? Oh, wait. There we go. Suppressor's attached. And we need, not here, but grenades. Oops. Oh, I don't have any. Oh, yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. That's alright. Nothing wrong with being a little dead, huh? There we go.
See how you like this?
And that's death number 1. There was a time when I could just sleepwalk through this battle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't need to collect all the claymores, just a few of them. And I don't need to talk to Deep Throat either. Because unlike when this game came out, now we know that the real Deep Throat was the FBI number 2 man, whose name I can't remember. I think I have to wait for the cannon shot before I come out of cover. I think that's what I did wrong. Yep. Or was it chaff grenades? Make it so that it can't target you or something. Sorry, we'll try that. Yeah, this is the first game where it's like if you're losing enough. First game I ever encountered where if you're losing enough, they will tell you what the secret is. Funny how I almost beat this boss without even having to do that.
See how you like this?
Come on. Why am I not dead? Nope. Oh dear. Yeah, there we go.
Well, boss, I hope you are happy. You got the card.
We'll play with him a little longer.
You would be wise not to underestimate him.
What did you think of him?
He is just as you said. In battle, he is as if possessed by a demon, much like you. I would expect no less.
See? I told you so. But I will kill him.
So, General Ivan, I hear he took your hand as well as your dignity.
Watch your tongue, shaman.
In the language of the Sioux people, Sioux means snake. It is known as an animal to be feared.
Well, Snake is mine now. When I meet him next, I'll take special care of him.
Not yet. Don't kill him yet.
He and I will meet again in battle.
Same prediction as always.
Yes, the raven on my head. It thirsts for his blood.
All right. Let's go. Yay. And now I have another ration. So one of the things that I remember hearing about this version, and it turns out to be true, they cut his scene a little bit. Like, wasn't there a thing where they talked about the Alaskan Olympics or something like that?
You absolutely must not use...
Yeah, I got you. No weapons. Oh dear.
Who's that?
Why are they not? That's the first thing they do is, I guess they all have hazmat suits on. Okay. That's why they can shoot at nuclear materials. Because their hazmat suits will save them. Alright. Let's try this again. There we go. Now we're in good shape. I want to see what's in the back of the truck. Nothing. That's right, they can't find you if you're hidden in the truck. Let me get this guy. Just come a little bit away from that camera. That's it for the bottom part. Okay. We will get him on the backswing. Means we'll hook around here. And we're going to wait for him to just kind of walk up. Look out the balcony again. Use that mini-map. Come on. Come on, take a look. Are you kidding? There's no way out, is there? That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Because I was doing okay on that run. But that's alright. Let's try this one more time. Now we know there's not anything on the right hand side of the map, so there's no real reason to hook around the long way. So that's fine. Rather than do that, we're gonna go left. That's what, FAMAS ammo? That's all we're giving up? That's fine. Got this guy. See if we can get some more Scooby snacks. And we know there's one more up here. I see that box of goodies down there. I want to grab that before we get out of here. Now that I have a clean path to the exit, we will just scoop this up. Boom. Nice. It's closed on me again. That's weird. Didn't know it would do that. Yeah. Alright. And here we are. So I think this is going to be episode 1 of the original Metal Gear Solid on Tiger Claw TV. Thanks for watching, and join us for part 2, because you know that's going to happen.